Welcome, everybody, to the 6 p.m. Spokane Soul Center Dharma Recovery Meeting, also on Zoom. So, everywhere. I'm so glad we can all be here. And I'm so glad there's a fifth Monday, so I get more time to think about harmony and disharmony. So, this week has been an active week for me. It's been a really good week, and I spent some time um, doing spiritual things this week that I really enjoyed. Um, and as I was thinking about harmony and disharmony, the first thing that struck me as I was meditating and I spent some time thinking was how I have misunderstood harmony. Um, and actually it came after a meditation, but I was thinking deeply. So I was meditating, and then when I was done, Steven Spielberg has his new dinosaur show, and I think dinosaurs are really cool. So I was watching it, and it showed this cute dinosaur, like a bird-like dinosaur, and the dinosaur got eaten. And I'd been thinking about harmony and disharmony, and the first thing my heart goes, oh, and then I thought that's disharmony. I thought, no, that's harmony. That is the very way that things work. Harmony has a balance. If there's no predators to thin the herd, then the herd will starve because they will feed too much. If the predators take more than what's their due, then they will knock the herds down and the predators will eventually starve. And amazingly, if you believe in the concept of evolution, and I have a very kind of metaphysical concept of evolution, I realize that this harmony that's composed of life eating life, the fact that I myself am food, I'm very edible. If a bear found me, they could live off me for a while, right? Is harmony. Anything created is created from things destroyed. Many times, destruction is an act of creation. They cannot be separated. Harmony, harmony. And I thought of my addictions, those things that I use to avoid and to grasp and to maintain my ignorance. And I've thought of whenever I've used these things, it's very unskillful and it creates disharmony with my mind, with my heart, with my body, with the whole planet around me, with the people I love and everyone around me. It creates disharmony when I am totally caught up in drinking or I'm totally caught up in binging food. That is my priority. My priority is not seeking liberation or being in the moment or living in the now. Everything becomes about getting that fix. Waiting all day to finish work so I can go home and drink that bottle of wine. Eating my lunch, and while eating lunch, thinking about what I'm going to have for dinner. Disharmony. Addiction for me creates disharmony. There's no reason to feel guilt. It was a very useful coping mechanism for years. And now for me, it's unskillful behavior. Reading this book called The Light Eaters. I just started it, so I can't claim to be an expert. Um, we need nitrogen, and we can only get nitrogen from plants. We're not even talking about carbohydrates. We're just talking nitrogen. We need nitrogen. We can only get nitrogen from plants. Plants cannot pull nitrogen from the environment. Nitrogen is only pulled from the environment by bacteria. So, and plants need nitrogen as much as we need nitrogen. So they need the bacteria. And one of the main ways I become food is I become food to that bacteria. It's harmony. So I just, it's something to think about and contemplate about, um, my addiction and harmony and disharmony. This week, I also was listening to the new album by an artist called Ray LaMontagne. Um, and the first song on that album, I call it an album, even though it probably doesn't even exist as an album. It shows you how weird language develops. Um, it's called Be Here Now. So I listened to it. It's a very beautiful song. It's very insightful. And having listened to that, I decided to listen to George Harrison's from an album called All Things Shall Pass in 1970, I think, and it's Be Here Now also. Um, so today, when I wanted to do a chant, I've chanted this off and on through the day, mainly the last part of the days. I want to chant Be Here Now. So we're going to take some time to do that. You can follow me if you like, or you can just listen both at home and in Soul Center. Let's hope I didn't forget it because it's so very new to me. I mean, not the words. Hopefully, I remember the words, but the tune. Another thing, why we have the opportunity to incorporate the outside noise into our meditation. Incorporation's a big part. We have some distracting music going on outside right now. And when I have that, I just incorporate. Okay. Be here now. 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 Spend a few minutes in silent meditation. Namaste.
Dedication of merit.
One Earth Sangha. May all places be held sacred. May all beings be cherished. May all injustices of oppression, devaluation, and theft be fully righted, remedied, and healed. May all who are captured by hatred be freed to the love that is our birthright. May all who are bound by fear discover the safety of understanding. May all who are weighed down by grief be given over to the joy of being. May all who are lost in delusion find a home on the path of wisdom. May all wounds to forest, rivers, deserts, oceans, all wounds to Mother Earth be lovingly restored to bountiful health. May all beings everywhere delight in whale song, bird song, and blue sky. May all beings abide in peace and well being, awaken and be free. Namaste.